Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Antonio Chaves, and this is my first episode on my track and field journey. I used to be a track and field decathlete. I used to do combined events. I went pretty far as a sub 20, sub 18 athlete. Then I got injured pretty severely, and I basically just gave up on track and field and kept going with my average life. I live in Portugal. I used to compete for the Portugal national team, two of the biggest teams here in Portugal, also Sporting Portugal and Benfica from Lisbon. Things didn't go out as planned, becoming an Olympian and all of that, but I got to a professional level, which was great for me, for my life experience of learning everything that sports teaches. And my purpose with this channel is just because of the lack of videos about track and field I find on YouTube. And I think, well, I have something to at least maybe give you so you can be inspired. I'm 27 years old now, and I only started doing track and field again when I was 25. Sometimes it's a bit odd for people that stop doing sports. Once you got to a certain level, it puts you really on another level, on another mental level, and the things you can get, the sensations, the feelings you get in high competition are something really, really hard to achieve without doing that. I was lacking something in my life, that feeling of not just winning, but the feeling of making PBs, of, going over the expectations, of working out. I always loved working out. And well, I stopped completely for 2 years. Then I got back to the gym, and for 3 years I was just pushing weights. I got pretty bulky at the time, but that wasn't enough for me. Just lifting weights wasn't the thing I really wanted. I love it, but doing just that wasn't enough. And well, I decided I need to go back to track and field, not as a decathlete now, because the place where I live in, I don't have the conditions for that. I don't have a trainer. I'm my own trainer. I program my workouts. I train by myself. Not ideal, I know, but it's what I can afford. Well, I decided just starting doing long jump again. Lots of new small injuries that appear. I'm not the same 20-year-old guy I used to be. 27 now, as I told you. So there's a lot to be told about this journey, and I am sure lots of you will relate to this. And maybe if you're getting older, if you think you're not worth anything in sports anymore, maybe this will give you a different look on that. And well, it's what I hope with this channel. Stay tuned. And now, after this small intro, I will leave now to go to workout. Okay, see you guys. Today we're doing some striding, some skippings. I'll try and do some sprints, and then we'll do some bounding. This is the second week post pubalgia rehab that I had. I was recovering from pubalgia for the past 2 months, and I just got back to the track last week. It went pretty well. Let's see how it goes today. The weather, it's wonderful actually. It's about 22 degrees here in Portugal, and well, I'm hoping a great workout. The sun is shining. You barely see clouds in the sky. I love it when it looks like this. I'm a pretty average, Portuguese guy. The only thing I would say it's not average about me, it's my working schedule. I'm a full-time sommelier and skipper. I work with my father on a boat, and working on a boat, you don't actually have this, 9 to 5 working schedule. Well, there's, a good and a bad side of it. I think the bad side of it, it's not having a schedule. But the good thing about it, it's that so the days, they don't look the same, so it's not boring. Every day it's a different day. Of course, I need to have some flexibility with my routine. Still, it's a great job to have. I work in a beautiful region in the Douro Valley, so I work in one of the most beautiful regions probably in the world. If you haven't been here, please try visiting, because it's really worth a visit. I'm also a personal trainer, a part-time personal trainer, and I only do personal training when I have time. No more speaking, and I'll see you on the track. I just want you to see how beautiful this is. This is a very important track for me. It's basically where it all started. Take a look at that. My sandbox over here. And there you have the track. Yep. So guys, hope you can hear me out. I did a few 50s of skipping and then some, arm twisting, some soft running. I'll be doing the mobility and stretching now.
Time there was a boy who died. Nothing is for show, nothing is for certain. Quit, sucuminize queries in the end with your kin, look again. Uma pedra, e havia uma pedra no meio do.
As you can see by my face, this is what you need to look like after a warm-up. Warm-up needs to serve the purpose of warming up. Feel like I'm ready now. I did some nice sprints. I haven't sprinted like this for about 2.5 months. Feeling good. The sun's still shining. No wind. I think I'll have a good session. Alright fam, the workout is done, finished. Was a lovely workout, as I was expecting. But the thing I'm most happy about is that I'm not feeling anything in the region where the pubalgia affected me. And well, I haven't felt like this since a very long time, so I'm really happy about it. I did 219 on the standing horizontal jump,
which is 6 centimeters shy from my last year's PB. So I'm getting close to my top performance ever. And I did 18:45 on the penta jumps with a 4 stride approach, which is really good, really decent. But well, you know, on the penta jumps, if I put, you know, 5 centimeters on each jump, it's a 25 difference at the end. Now I'll take some rest, I'll hit a banana, and well, when I get home, I'll have lunch. See you guys. So this was my first episode. I'm pretty sure many of you can be inspired by this journey. I mean, after all, I'm a 27-year-old guy just trying to be at his best version ever, and I think it's never too late. Of course, there's a bit of a cliche there, but even if it's not on your marks, on the amount of weight you lift or anything like that, you can always be improving yourself. And sport, it's one of the best things to make yourself get to, you know, another level when it comes to you know, to stress management and all of that. Okay, so keep doing sport, keep being inspired by others, and keep inspiring other people. I think that's what we're here on earth for. Okay, take care, big hug, see you in the next episode.